The Los Angeles Lakers made one of the biggest splashes in NBA trade history when they traded big man Anthony Davis for Dallas Mavericks superstar Luka Doncic. Long term, the trade basically set up the Lakers with their next big superstar for the next 10 years. As long as they surround him with the type of players that complement Luka's game, the Lakers will always be one of the better teams in the West. In the short term, the trade allowed the Lakers to pair Doncic with LeBron James. Even at age 40, James is still one of the best players in the league. As a result, the trade turned the Lakers from a team that had a real shot of having to play a play-in game just to try to even get in the playoffs, into a team that could make some real noise come playoff time. As proof, once Luka was healthy enough to start playing again, the Lakers ripped off 7 straight wins with him in the lineup. This included wins over good teams like the Denver Nuggets, the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Los Angeles Clippers, and the New York Knicks. That winning streak helped the Lakers rise to the number 2 spot in the Western Conference, which was no small feat. In order to keep their success going, there was one thing the Lakers had to avoid having happen. If either of them were missing from the lineup, the chances of the Lakers winning dramatically decreased. This was especially true if the opponent was a good team. The Lakers have already failed on both counts, and the effects of what happens if either player has to miss a game have already been proven over multiple games. For example, in the game versus the Boston Celtics on March the 8th, the Lakers were competitive and they had a chance to win that game. Then LeBron got hurt. Lakers went on to lose that game by double digits. After the game, James was diagnosed with a groin injury, and it was estimated at the time that he'll miss approximately 1 to 2 weeks. And of course, they'll check him out day to day to see if he can come back even sooner. Counting that Boston game, the Lakers immediately lost 3 games in a row. Just yesterday, Luka Doncic was forced to miss the game with the Nuggets due to an ankle sprain and a calf issue. In this game, missing both James and Doncic, the Lakers tried hard, but they still lost their 4th game in a row. These injuries to their 2 best players couldn't have happened at a worse time for the Lakers. With only 17 games left in the regular season, in order for them to optimize playoff seeding, every game is more important than ever. The Lakers have 9 games against opponents with a record over 500. And these are teams that are not in the play-in game scenario either. These are teams that are in the top 6 in their respective conferences. On top of that, they have 3 more games against teams who are fighting for a playoff spot. These would be the teams that would be 7, 8, 9, 10 range, and they are scrapping to see if they can even get in the play-in range. We're going to take a quick time out here to ask you to like, subscribe, comment, share, and repeat when it comes to our videos. Thanks for taking the time to check us out. Now, back to our story. If the Lakers want to avoid playing either the Oklahoma City Thunder, for obvious reasons, the Thunder are too young, too deep, and too athletic for them. Maybe for everybody else too, but definitely for the Lakers. They definitely don't want to face the Denver Nuggets. They can't consistently beat them. They've beaten them since Doncic is there, but that was just one game. And again, that was with both of those guys playing as well as they possibly could, as well as the rest of the team doing the same. That's not going to happen every game. So they don't want to face either one of these teams. And definitely don't want to face them in the first round. If they want to avoid that, Lakers need to win some games. So just letting James and Doncic sit out to rest is not a real option at this point. Honestly, even if the Lakers did decide to let both of these guys play right now, they're still in trouble anyway. And here's why. Prior to this season, not counting the 2019-2020 season, which was shortened due to COVID, James has missed an average of 25 games every year since he joined the Lakers. As great as he is, when players age, one of the things that happens is the frequency of injuries. The other thing that happens is how long it takes them to recover from those injuries. He's no different. As for Doncic, he has never played more than 72 games in a season, and that was way back in 2018-2019, which was his rookie year. Since then, the fewest amount of games that Doncic has missed in the season is 12. That was last year. This year would be the worst season he's ever had in relation to games played, as he's already missed 30 of them. Getting back to James, as we've already discussed, he's more susceptible to injury simply because of how old he is. And at this point in his career, any injury that he suffers will linger, even if he rests. If he has limited rest, or he doesn't have an opportunity to rest at all, you know his play is going to be affected. As for Doncic, not being in the best shape he could be has undoubtedly caused him to miss games in the past. It hasn't changed now. Just because he changed teams doesn't mean that he's in better shape than he was in Dallas. Him being in shape still remains an issue. This is why he continues to have these injuries like he has right now. As for the Lakers, having your playoff/championship hopes hinge on whether your two best players who are highly susceptible to injury can stay injury-free, it's a huge ask. Coming from a highly optimistic angle, at their best, James and Doncic have the talent and firepower to perhaps bring the Lakers another title. However, coming from a more realistic angle, an injury to either James or Doncic will doom the Lakers to go fishing early again come playoff time. Thanks for coming to check out our videos. We appreciate you taking time to listen and see what we're talking about. Please come back in the future to see what else we have to offer. Thanks again, and see you soon.